If you keep telling yourself, I'm not ready to be an author, even though you are a successful entrepreneur, you're an expert in what you do, you help clients get results, somehow there's a part of you that thinks, well, I'm good at that, but I'm not good enough for this, writing a book. Well, what if that belief that you aren't ready is simply resistance? In this episode, I'm going to be sharing with you 5 reasons that you are ready. Because you don't write a book because you're ready. You write a book to become ready. It's not the after, it's the catalyst. Hi, I'm Carma Spence, and I help executive coaches, business leaders, and consultants write the right book the first time while becoming the author who could write that book. And we do it while having fun with gamification and assistance from AI to help you get your ideas out of your head the right way faster. No, the AI does not write your book. You do, but the AI helps bring it forth by giving you the research and the ideas and the mindset shifts that you need to write that right book. Now, if you're watching this video on YouTube, do me a favor and like this video, subscribe to my channel, and ring the bell so that the algorithm in YouTube can share this video with more people so that they too can get over these resistance to writing a book and get their messages out into the world as well. So let's get to it. Here's the first myth. This whole week, by the way, I'm going to be busting myths. All 3 episodes of Coffee with Karma, today, Monday, Wednesday, and then on Friday, inspired by Invasion of the Body Snatchers, we'll be busting through myths that keep authors stuck. And the first one for today, the one that makes people feel like they aren't ready to write a book is, well, I should wait for my business to be more successful. And this one is I hear this one a lot because a lot of the authors I work with are newer entrepreneurs. They've had success in the corporate world and now they're moving into entrepreneurship and they haven't owned it fully yet. And others have been successful a while, but they're always seeking that more. There's always more. There's always more success. And I should have a bigger audience. I should have all these things that they should have before they write a book. And the thing is, your book helps you get those things. A book isn't your trophy saying, you've made it, here's your book. No, your book is the catalyst, the guide, the tool, the asset that helps you grow that audience, that helps you become a more successful entrepreneur. It's the tool that helps you get more speaking gigs, more podcast interviews, more guest posts on other people's blogs. It helps you get onto TV and in the radio. We're on the radio, on the radio, on the radio. Wow. Sorry. 80s flashback, or was that 70s? Oh my gosh. Anyway, a book is what helps you get there. So start writing that book so that you can get there. Myth number 2. You must have the perfect idea before you begin. Let me tell you this. There's no such thing as the perfect idea. There's just the idea that becomes better as you work on it. Now, yes, I do have methodologies that help you come up with the right idea to start with. But believe me, even when you start with the most right idea for your ideal target audience, as you write the book, as you become the author that you need to be to write that book, the idea shifts. It becomes better because you start learning as you write. William Zinsser wrote a book called Write to Learn, and he talked about how writing helps you learn. There's just something, and this is not just typing. Typing will do some of this, but even better is grab a pen and write. Write your ideas, write your thoughts. You can type them later, or you can talk them. Talking works too. I guess what I'm trying to get here is the act of writing your book helps you fine tune the idea that you started with so that it becomes the better idea. Will it be the perfect idea? Maybe. for that moment, but there is no perfect idea. Myth number 3. My personal stories are just too ordinary to matter. No one wants to hear about my life. And yes, there are going to be people who really don't want to hear about your life. They don't care. But your peeps, your ideal clients, they do care. Why? Because they see themselves in your journey. So your stories do matter. Your journey does matter to the right people. You're not writing for everyone. You're writing for the people who need to hear your message. So your stories are not ordinary. They may feel ordinary because you lived them, but they are milestones in a journey that your ideal clients want to follow you on. So kick that myth to the curb because that's just silly talk. Now, if you are enjoying this episode and these insights, you would really enjoy the Backstage Blend. This is where I share audio versions of these podcasts, which make it easier to listen to on the go. And I share additional resources, insights, sort of behind the scenes of what I'm doing in my world, all for just $5 a month. And you can get it by just going over here to buymeacoffee.com/Carma Spence. $5 a month, get more insights. Now let's go on to number 4. You must feel 100% ready before you start. Are you listening to me here? Number 1, 100% never exists. You're always becoming. You're always becoming because that moment, that 100% moment never comes. And if you wait for it, you'll never write your book. You never will. So you're ready enough right now. Because, again, like I said, the more you write the book, the more you become the author who can write that book. So get started now. And you know what? I know some authors who write the entire book and then tear it all down and write it all again. And yes, that can feel, oh, so painful. And it can feel like, oh, did I waste my time? But no, you didn't. Writing that first draft forged you into the person who can write the right book. So just start. Start now. Start scared. Start messy. It's okay. And if you need help along the way, I'm here. I gotcha. You can watch other episodes of Coffee with Karma that will help you get unstuck, or you can book a book profit strategy session with me and we can talk it out. It's free. I've gotcha. Myth number 5. It's irresponsible to take time away from real work to write a book. I've been there. I've been there. And I did an entire episode about, are you an author or are you a business owner? And the thing is, you're both. You're both. And your book, if you see your book as a side project, it'll never get done because you know what happens to side projects? They're like jars on a table that the cat goes, you know how cats are. There's tons of YouTube videos of cats just knocking things off because they can. Well, that's what they do to side projects. Your book is an asset in your business. You take the time out to create other assets in your business, don't you? Well, of course you do, because you're trying to build a business. Well, a book is no different. It is an asset in your business that is worthy of the time it takes to write it. Now, does that mean you need to put your business aside and go off into a cabin in the woods and focus on your book 100%? No, not at all. In fact, in my road trip to authority program, I give you daily tasks 5 days a week that take an hour or less, many just 15 minutes. Some of you barely, they're just like, do this one task and then go about your day. The time where it starts getting a little bit more boggy is the actual writing time. But again, if you do it an hour a day, you'll have the book done in no time. So yes, do, do not wait. Do not put your book as a side project because it won't get done and it won't build your business. There are people out there who are waiting to hear a message, who want to know about your business, but will never hear about your business unless they see your book on Amazon or Barnes and Noble or in their local bookstore. So why are you keeping them at bay? You're preventing them from transforming in the way only you can transform them. And if you don't come, they'll go to someone else who doesn't do as good a job as you. Not because they aren't doing a good job, but because they aren't the right person for that person. That person was meant for you. Kind of like that Star Trek episode. I am for you. I am for you, Kirk. Anyway, I hope that today's episode helped you shift your mindset so that you realize you are ready to write a book. All right, Wednesday, I will be back with 5 book marketing myths that keep you invisible. I will see you then. But for now, this is Carma Spence saying ciao.